What is up, everyone? Mr. Random here. How's it going? Bringing you this little video today. There's been a couple of new updates on the game itself that I just wanted to browse through, really, and just have a little look through, because there's been a couple of changes. One pretty big one itself is you can notice the quality of the game when you load it into your castle. More sort of inside your castle than outside your castle, to be fair. Another one is this little section up here. Now, as far as I was aware, this wasn't here before, and it was just like a backdrop, and there wasn't much there at all, really. So I think this is quite cool, really. They brought it, they sort of opened up the castle a little bit more. I don't know. Again, this red tree here, I'm not 100% sure if it was there. When you actually sit back and think about it, and you think to yourself, what was actually in the castle previously? Do you really ever pay that much attention? I mean, I sort of do, but some things, they just look new around the castle. I mean, I like this. It's good. It's opened up the castle a lot more. It's nice. It's pretty. I don't know why I just use the word pretty then, but fuck knows. It's a lot clearer. You can notice the detail and the difference within the castle. I'm actually here on my level 30. I've just been spending a little bit more time on this one than I have on my other one, because I really would like to hit that Prestige 1. I'm at 30 at the moment. I just finished my wards the other day. Yes, I think they're actually done. They're on 30. The only thing left to do is a wishing well, and I am literally about 400k silver off that. So that's pretty much all set and ready to go for Prestige 1. So I'm actually quite happy about that. So that'll be a nice little change right to the channel and to my customers and everything else. Anyway, so that'll probably be in one of my next videos. But I'll show you what I'm going through, etc. as I build up this castle. But I just really want to go over the updates now. One of the updates was actually this dragon here. Now, this is strange because it's done it to me a couple of times, actually, and I'm quite glad it's done it this time, because the backdrop on the dragon itself, as you can see here, is actually red. He's in a cave somewhere. Fuck knows what he's doing, And I think I have to mention also is that to keep the bond up on this dragon is not very easy at all. Now, I honestly believe that the amount that it decreases in the bond, these little 4 things here, is not enough to keep it above 100%, not above, but sort of in par with 100%. You actually have to end up spending either resources or your own gold to purchase gifts from either the travel merchant, or I think you can actually get them in the items. I'm not too sure. I'm not going to go hunting. But anyway, you have to spend your own gold and your own items to keep up the bond, because these 4 options here, the praise, pet, etc., things like that, does not keep it doesn't keep it above, and it's just wrong. It's not very well thought out, I don't think, whatsoever. That's just my opinion on it. The power on my dragon has not gone up for fucking ages. Now, obviously, I understand the bond is down low, so maybe people are saying to you, well, it's because your bond is low, your dragon's not growing. But it's been up quite high in the last few days. I haven't played much over the weekend due to actually having a life. But it hasn't actually increased a single bit since being in this castle. And even on my 26 as well, it's still exactly the same. And I've been there logging in, giving it, fucking items, shit like that, basically. So, I mean, they actually really need to change that. Another thing as well, when you send the dragon out, I'm not even sure if I'm going to be able to send him out. No, okay. No. So, basically what I was going to say anyway was when you actually send the dragon out of the castle, it just still sits there. I mean, it obviously travels, and it still brings you back for the rewards. The rewards are not actually that good. But they say they have increased them. Fuck knows. I have no idea. I picked up one literally about 24 hours ago, whatever it was. And it was pretty crap, really. And I think it'd been out for about 8 hours or so. So I think they really need to look into that. Obviously, they've brought this out to the game as a new sort of feature, and it's taken them ages now to really bring it out and obviously get it right. I can understand they're obviously testing it and wanting to make it, good for the customers to use. But at the moment, you can't even increase the power to keep the bond up. It's costing you resources and money, and you're not actually getting enough in return for basically playing with the dragon and getting the bonds. So they need to really sort that out. Another couple of things. Battery's going low, so I'm just going to make this quickie. You can now purchase the candles from the Alliance store now, so I'll run you through that. Obviously, Kingdom Wars, etc., things like that. Any troops that are killed during Kingdom Wars, your holy candles down here in the bottom. Look, 300,000, though. That's quite a lot. Just for, what is it, one? I don't even have enough to buy it. But, yeah, I think that's quite a lot. Obviously, the only way you can retrieve your soldiers back is by travelling over to here. The game's going to load. And I believe it to be already gone. I know it is still here. By entering here, the countdown timer to retrieve your troops is already gone. That's I think that's about 48 hours or so after the event ends, where you can go there, spend holy candles, and retrieve troops back from there. But the ratio on what you spend into what you get actually back is fucking awful. So maybe Clash of Kings need to look at something like that to give people the opportunity to really get their troops back after Kingdom Wars and stuff like that. I can understand it's not going to be free and it's not going to be cheap because you're getting troops back that you've used to kill, etc. But yeah, maybe sort of look into the that sort of aspect and area side of it, because it's not cheap. I mean, they've just brought it out into the Alliance store there, and it's 300 just for one, I believe. I mean, an advanced teleport is 400, and that's equivalent of 2,000 gold. So yeah, maybe they need to look at that. But anyway, there's not the other updates within the game have not really been much. Obviously, it's a lot based about visual, which I think is good that they're improving. So I'm pretty impressed with that. Yeah, it looks a lot clearer. Outside the castle doesn't really change much, but inside the castle it looks a lot nicer, a lot more spaced out. But they really need to sort this dragon out. I mean, seriously. I mean, just look at it. It's fucking ugly. Its head's tiny, the wings are huge, the textures doesn't even, match the fucking dragon. It's just sat there. It's like they've come up with the idea to bring out the dragon, and they don't really have a follow-up plan for it. If they do, they're very slow at executing it. Maybe they're just trying to keep people, intense with the game or whatever. I don't fuck knows. I'm just making shit up here, but really need to sort this out. But I actually thought that the backdrop was green for the dragon. It was actually green in my castle just a minute ago, my 26, so no idea what's going on there. But I'm going to drop the video there. Next one should be along the lines of my prestige one, really. I'll upload it in a couple of days, just about a bit of a busy weekend. So I hope everyone has a good weekend. I'm Mr. Random, and I will catch you peeps later.